Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Terminus Total War, continuing our Province of Africa campaign. You will notice things are a little different than they were in the last episode. I recorded an entire episode, got a lot of really good things done as usual, and as the all-star super professional YouTuber that I am, forgot to switch my audio, game audio, to the correct setting. And as a result did not record any game audio. Rather than bore you to death with absolutely no music and no effects whatsoever, I decided to continue on. Over here in Spain, we have two armies plus our spy. They are currently they are raiding quite a bit. They are looking to start a war without actually officially going to war. We'll see if that actually works. Over in Carthage, we do have a navy and another army being built. Yes, indeed. Hoping to be able to take control of the seas and then be able to push into Sicily and Sardinia. Last but not least, over here on the east side of things, we are looking to take on the theme of Egypt. As you can see on the right there, that is the theme of Egypt. Our army is stationed over there on the other side in Macomades, and that is where we will begin. We're trying to do our best to get everybody in where we can. Ptolemaeus is becoming very, very not fun to try and conquer. We've tried several things and none of it has worked. We are staying in this region because I want to make sure that Hispalis is the one that gets sacked, because that is how we are going to do that. And there's just a lot of wealth in that area. Let's go ahead and get some Germanic pikes just to flesh out that army. As you can see, we are making quite a large amount of income. 6 turns until our army is completely, our navy is completely built. And then of course we have some pretty standard army compositions here, over here with the Legio for the Martia, or Martia, Legio 3rd Liberatrix. We are going to take on Legio 2nd Fretensis if at all possible. And let's go ahead and see what else there is on the diplomacy screen. As you can see, Rome is very quickly starting to not like us. They like us quite a bit, actually. And here's the thing, as we take on Rome, the other factions in the area will start to like us more, because we are obviously going against them. For example, the Abdonians, they are really going to like us. The Separatists already do really like us. I'm not going to do anything with them. The theme of Macedonia, who is a puppet state of Byzantium, he is looking like he really doesn't like us much at all. Treaties with the province of Illyricum, war with the theme of Egypt, because the theme of Egypt is friends with Byzantium, I do believe. Regardless, we are in a very, very solid place right now. Very solid place. Again, we are looking more to convince Rome to go to war with us rather than us break treaties and go to war with Rome. I will sit here for however many turns it takes until they decide that they don't want to have to deal with all that public disorder and all of that income that they are losing. Until then, we will upgrade our settlements and we will go from there. Looks like consumption is still running amok in the areas of northern and central Africa. Don't know if we're ever going to get rid of it, to be completely honest. It just seems to never cease. Never cease. Caesarea, Constantia, and Demidi are all running rampant with the disease. It is everywhere. Hadrimentum is also in that midst, and I just don't understand why. It just doesn't seem to want to go away. We may have that forever. We get recruitment costs minus 10%. Which is nice and fine and dandy. What we really need, though, the construction of medium siege engines would be fantastic. But more than that, we need the maintenance of orders so we can upgrade our settlements even more. And as I mentioned, we are going to work on developing these colonias, simply because that is the right thing to do. And we are going to move closer to try and take on Ptolemaeus, with Legio 2nd Fretensis is actually retreating away. We're going to try and get up here just to see if we can't see some things we wouldn't otherwise see. I'm going to continue to move through this province, through this area, so that way we can make sure everyone is where they need to be. And as mentioned, we are working one more turn to get these guys in here. Who do I want to put as one more guy? We can't get any more mercenary desert legionnaires. as much as I want to. Let's get another unit of cav in there. Why not? 5 more turns. That's what we need to do, is upgrade to this guy. We need to upgrade into military jetties is what we need. Regardless, I think we're in a pretty solid position. Don't really plan on... I need to build up so I can upgrade these settlements, because that will give us a significant defense. We also need to work on these guys as well, because once Rome goes to war with us, we will definitely have to contend with that. But until then, let's see what the next turn holds for us. Nothing too terribly interesting happened. We developed the maintenance of order. It will allow us to increase our, like I said, our herbs, sewers, aqueducts, and our towns to tier 3. We could move and get some wheat mills, or we could move further into the military. Regionalization, I think, is where it's going to be best suited. And I don't know if the theme of Egypt has something else going on. It looks like the province of Africa, that's us, the Tanukids, might be giving them trouble, or someone is, because they are retreating and they are leaving Ptolemais relatively undefended. There's not a whole lot of troops in there, and it actually is quite surprising. Let's do it. Let's move our armies.
Our voyage is done.
Move into Corrales again. We are losing money, but that's simply because we are upgrading and we are building our armies, building our navies, etc., etc. Caesarea, you do need a municipum. We need you very much so. But until then, Tamusiga, Tingis is already a tier 2. A tier 3 would actually be really good, but I think we're going to establish such a stronghold right here in the beginning that's not something we're going to need to worry about. Hadrimentum and Constantia, however, they could use it. We're going to go ahead and upgrade Hadrimentum since it is on the outskirts there. And then in the next turn, we'll upgrade to Caesarea and then go after Ptolemais. Over here in Iberia, we forgot to move our man far enough into inland. That's all right. We have constructed infantry grounds in Tamusiga. Again, we were wanting to develop a organized army. I say organized, emphasize on that, because I am very much looking forward to getting up to these Amazigh Lancers, and then eventually over here to these Amazigh Spearmen and Legio Africanus. Elite privileges. Let's take a look at that real quick. I do believe that is a long ways off. Elite privileges is right there. We're close. Let's get done with military reorganization. We'll get into Imperial Transport Service and get into elite privileges. It'll take us a little while, but I think it would totally be worth it. And again, we are just going to keep on raiding. I mean, if they're going to let me, I might as well take advantage of it, right? Until eventually they just say enough is enough, and in which case we will go to war with them. Once again, something must be drawing them further south, because we are very much wrecking or taking over that area. Public order, maintenance costs, no, that's all governed things. Campaign movement range is actually really awesome, and as such, I am going to go ahead and pump into that. 20% movement range is pretty huge.
Siege to the settlement.
Let me look-see here. Nope, you know what? Let's go. Actually, it is a rather small town. What would last? Can I build more than one? Nope. Let's go ahead and go with a light siege tower and some, actually 2 light siege towers. There we go. Couple of turns. We'll see if that can draw those guys in. Maybe they'll think they have an advantage and we'll be able to wreck them there. Other than that, let's see. We have plenty of Roman light marines, but honestly, I would rather have some more. We have 2, 3. You know what? This would be a good city, a naval port siege navy, because if we get a whole lot of battering rams in, or not battering rams, but a whole lot of catapults, onagers, we'll be able to really wreck those walls from afar. That's a really solid idea, I think. And as we see here, the province of Hispania is very quickly becoming pissed at us. There's not a whole lot that we can do over here. The province of Gaul.
Welcome, worthy friend.
Province of Gaul doesn't like that we're doing trespassing, raiding, and blocking, but there's not a whole lot they're doing about it. Province of Britannia only has one region left, so there's nothing to go on there. No, I think we're in a very, very solid position. So much so that I actually think I'm going to go ahead and start another army. Administrator, Scholar, Fighter. Sectus, Ennius Curio. Yes, sir. Oh, look at this. Fotorati Cav. These are going to be some light melee. We have some Protectores Domestici. Very heavy melee infantry. Look at these guys. They don't even cost that much. Oh, but they cost 2 to make. I see. I see. That's fine. No, I'm totally okay with that. Totally okay, because we'll have some legionary defectors. We have some mercenary desert raiders, some camel warriors. I'm building a mercenary army. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's glorious. I am totally okay with this army. And mercenaries definitely need a debuff in this area because that's slightly ridiculous, but I love it. Anyways, we are besieging over there, which is perfect. Everything is going quite according to plan. Alright, now that we are in this area, we can definitely go and start raiding. Look at that. Good lord. The income is just unreal. Military investment in Libya is going according to plan. We do have some more Theme of Egypt troops in the area. We have unseasonable conditions, trait gain, plus loyalty. Quintus Aurelius Magnus. Indeed, a rank gain, Servius Pappus. Let's go ahead and get into their Catholic mission. Oh, wow, cool. Let's actually go with recruitment costs, mercenary pool replenishment. That actually sounds good. That sounds good. I like that. Let's go ahead and get him government details. We can get deployables. Corruption -4. I'll take that. And then construction costs for the governed province. I will take that as well. That will work for me. We're just going to keep building as long as they don't have any issues. Well, they do have issues with us doing this. But I think it will come to a breaking point where province of Hispania may actually break quicker. I don't know. They really don't like that I am trespassing, raiding, and blocking. Trespassing against all their guys as well as some other things. These guys are doing okay.
Do not wander in like a desert beggar. If you have some...
They really just don't like us. Military actions against the Garamantians, that was forever ago, dude. Give it up. Let it go, man. You've got to let it go. Because that is just ridiculous. However, this is something we could do. We need a priest. We need a priest. The reason why we're going to start converting this, actually, no, man, they're already Christian. It's cultures that we have issues with. That's fine. All right, let's see if Rome will declare war on us this turn. Maybe not. The province of Britannia is officially destroyed. I'm excited to see what actually has happened up here. It looks like the Picts, as well as the Caledonians, have taken the presence over there. Willing and able. Are you, my friend? Are you, though? Look at that. Tarraco. Oh, it is ripe for the taking. These places are so unbelievably ripe. Edict issue auxiliary support. That is good for us over on that front.
To battle!
Here we go. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get this battle on the road. Hit that gatehouse. Everything you've got. We're going to get a multifaceted siege going on. This is what I love about Attila. This is what I sorely miss that I wish was in Warhammer. No matter what your opinion is on the game, we need multi-walled settlements. It's just what we need. Just what we need. Settlement damage? Yes, they should. Move forward, men. Move forward. Oh, good lord. Here we go. I didn't realize they were going to land over there. He actually does not need to be in his own little thing. Well done. Well done. There's not very many people actually on the walls anyways. Or at least in the entire city, actually. So So that shouldn't be an issue. There we go. Take the barrage, men. Take the barrage. Oh, I love the heat shimmers. Oh my word, this looks glorious. Oh, good lord. Hold the barrage, man. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. They're going for the gates. I'm good. You're not going to reach that. Come on, hit those walls. You're doing good, boys. You're doing good. Oh, those are the Byzantines. That's the general there. Go, go, go. Come on, man. Break those walls. They're working on it. They're working on it. There we go. Awesome. Hold your ground, men. Hold your ground. Brilliant charge. Brilliant charge. Wasn't super effective. Hit him in the backside. Yeah, you don't want to mess with these guys. Oh, Camel Warriors, they're so good. They are so good. Go ahead and rout everybody, it's okay. There we go. Walls are down. I don't want to damage this place too much more than it already is. And we've officially landed on the walls. On both sides. We got a nice little battle going on here. I really don't know who would win this one. But over here we are taking on some Cavs, so we should do some pretty good work against them there. Shouldn't really, let's see. Wow, Mercenary Desert Legionary Defectors. They are losing swimmingly well. Let's get our men in.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Can you reach that? Man, we're really losing this battle, aren't we? Capture this gate. Go and move up. Daggum, man, we're not doing too good. Let's get our general up in here. Maybe he can help just a little bit. Let these guys take charge. Capture that gatehouse and we'll be good.
The enemy's walls have fallen.
There we go. Capturing that rather quickly. If we can get our men to capture this gate a little quicker, I know we'll be good. And we are working on trying to wreck these Cav. I figured we would be losing. That's kind of why I sent them in there. Yeah, I kind of did that to myself there. Hold the line, men. There we go. There we go.
One of our units can no longer fire.
Oh, that was a close shot. Here we go. Go, go, go.
Ready to march.
Awesome. We got it. We've only lost 300 men. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We've almost captured all those. Come on. Take down that tower.
We have destroyed the enemy tower.
There we go. Get up here. Come on, boys.
General! Victory!
Survive, boys. Survive. We got it. We got it. They are indeed routing. There we go. Brilliant. We didn't even have to do much.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Yes. We only lost 341 men. Piece of cake. We could sack it, but instead I am going to directly occupy it. That's going to give us a pretty good advantage. And the Legio, the third Liberatrix, has leveled up. Integrity when in foreign. Infantry recruits. Let's actually do it for spear. Or does that count as infantry? Let's go this way. There we go. Brilliant. Monks' quarters. Eastern Christianity. 9. We'll have to convert it. And we could, honestly, we're making so much money. I think we could go ahead and work on something else, on another army. We're going to go ahead and move these in. War awareness has decreased, which was an issue that I forgot about. I'm being completely honest. Do we have disease? Is it gone? It is not gone yet. We need to build an aqueduct. In Caesarea, I do believe we have finally vanquished it. Oh my word. Okay. No worries. No worries. It just keeps going down. More and more. Bring it on, man. I am ready and willing. The Abdonians, they may actually be willing to trade with me.
Good and noble friend. What
No.
an honor you do us.
Obviously not enough. Obviously not enough. These guys, passive, defensive, indifferent with empires. Perfect puppet states. Perfect puppet states. So a few things have occurred to me during that in-turn. Faction has been destroyed. The Jutes. We have a noble birth. Yes. Oh, 2 noble births. We have a holy vision. Public order +2 for 3 turns. Here is my issue. The theme of Egypt has taken Aguila, which actually works because we are wanting to take it over. However, I do not have the means to both hold down Ptolemaeus and work on those armies. However, he has leveled up for one thing. We're going to give him campaign movement range. Research rate for civil, sure. Morale +10, that doesn't really apply. Let's just work on that. And then a unit +3, that will work as well. We are going to move our lad past here. And we are going to contest the waters. You have to remember, we also have the ability. Actually, that may actually ruin my own thing with them. I mean, I don't know if Rome's just that big of an idiot or what. We're just going to go out here. Just da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Boom. We have a food shortage in Libya. We have a scriptorium. We have a military wharf, which should allow us to build some more units. Oh, my word. Look at that. Some, like, Liberian warships. Oh, my word. Okay. Anyways, we need to convert this into a church. We need to convert that into an infantry. Ooh, a cav barracks. Skole Palatine. I am like giddy over here. But regardless, we need to move this army down. It's going to take quite a few turns to get down into there. And their integrity is going to be shaken a wee bit. But I think it'll be worth it. And then that way we have more of a united front over here. We need to start working on taking on some more raiding stances. And then, of course, we're moving north with our scout up into here. I just don't see the province of Hispania as a very strong country. Now, that could be mistaken, and I'm very sure that I am. But regardless, they don't seem to have a lot of care. Now, of course, I can't just take over anything that I want to, as much as I do want to. But it is something to consider, and I just don't want to break that treaty, because that will cause quite a bit of damage to us all, as well as give us some negative income. So that's something I have to consider as well, is just the fact that we need to make sure that we can support ourselves should something happen, which is pretty much guaranteed to. Regardless, guys, that's going to be it for today. We have done quite a bit of good. We are working on steamrolling over the theme of Egypt, and once we get to war with these guys, remember, the goal is to get Baetica, Carthaginisis, and maybe Tarraconensis. I'm not sure. Regardless, Insulae Occidentalis will become ours, Magna Graecia up into Rome, and then taking Libya. Once the war starts, I imagine it will be swift, but it may not be. It may be absolutely bloody. Regardless, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace.